What would you do if the person smiling across the dinner table from you had already chosen someone else, and you just didn't know it yet? The glow from her phone lit up her face at 2:17 a.m., soft blue light painting shadows across the bedroom walls. I wasn't supposed to be awake. I wasn't supposed to see the way her smile changed, subtle, private, almost intimate. Not the smile she gave me. Not the one she gave our kids. This one was different. Warmer. Alive. And when she whispered, "I miss you too," I realized something in my life had already ended. I just didn't know how deep the lie went. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. I didn't confront her that night. I lay there, still as stone, staring at the ceiling while my chest tightened like a vice. Her voice was low, careful, practiced. That told me everything. This wasn't new. This wasn't a mistake. This was routine. The next morning, she made pancakes. Strawberry syrup, the kind our daughter loved. She laughed at something our son said. She kissed me on the cheek like nothing had happened. And I sat there, chewing slowly, tasting nothing. "Everything okay?" she asked. I nodded. "Yeah, just tired." She smiled again. That same smile. The one that had nothing to do with our family. At first, I tried to convince myself I was wrong. That I'd misunderstood. That maybe it was a friend, a coworker, anyone but what my gut was screaming. But then the changes started stacking up. Late work meetings. A new perfume she never wore before. Gym sessions that stretched 2 hours longer than usual. And the phone, always face down now. Always within reach. One evening, I walked into the kitchen and she quickly locked her screen, too quickly. "Who's texting?" I asked casually. "No one important," she replied, pouring herself a glass of wine. No one important. That phrase echoed in my head for days. Because if it wasn't important, why hide it? The humiliation didn't hit all at once. It came in waves. At a barbecue in our neighbor's backyard on West 47th Street in Manhattan, I caught her laughing. Really laughing. At something her coworker Mark said. His hand lingered just a little too long on her back. I watched from across the yard, plastic cup in my hand, feeling like a ghost at my own life. "Man, your wife's got energy tonight," one of the neighbors joked. I forced a smile. "Yeah, she does." But inside, something cracked. I started paying attention. Not just noticing, but observing. She'd step outside to take calls. I followed once, quietly, stopping just short of the door. "I wish you were here," she whispered. A pause. Then a soft laugh. "I know, me too." My hands clenched so tight my nails dug into my palms. I didn't burst out. I didn't scream. I walked away. Because something inside me had shifted. Pain was turning into something colder. The first piece of proof came by accident. She left her phone in the bathroom while showering. It buzzed once on the counter. I stared at it for a long second. Then I picked it up. Locked. Of course. But the notification preview was enough. "Last night was incredible. Can't stop thinking about you." No name. Just a number. I put the phone back exactly where it was. My reflection in the mirror looked like someone I didn't recognize. That night, I broke. Not loudly. Not dramatically. Just quietly, sitting in the dark living room while everyone slept. I thought about everything we built. The house. The kids. The years. And how easily she stepped outside it. Like it meant nothing. Like I meant nothing. That's when I made a decision. I wasn't going to beg. I wasn't going to confront her in some emotional explosion she could twist against me. No. I was going to know everything. And then I was going to end her world. I hired a private investigator the next morning. A quiet man named Harris, recommended by a lawyer friend in downtown Manhattan. "You sure you want this?" he asked me. I looked him dead in the eye. "I want everything." Photos came first. Her car parked outside a boutique hotel in Soho. Her walking in with him. Mark. Of course it was him. Then videos. Them holding hands in a parking garage on Broome Street. Kissing like teenagers who thought they were invisible. I watched every second. Over and over. Until it stopped hurting. Until it just made me calm. The legal trap came next. I met with a divorce attorney. "I want full custody," I said. "Then we do this right," she replied. "We build a case. We documented everything. Dates. Times. Expenses. Because she wasn't just cheating. She was using our joint account. Hotel rooms. Gifts. Dinners. Every receipt became a weapon. At home, she grew colder. Sharper. Like she was daring me to notice. "You've been distant," she said one night. I almost laughed. Work's been stressful, I replied. She nodded, uninterested. Because her attention was elsewhere. Because in her mind, she had already won. The public exposure was precise, controlled, brutal. I waited until her company's annual gala at a hotel ballroom on Park Avenue. Everyone was there. Co-workers. Executives. Mark. Of course. She looked stunning that night. Red dress. Hair perfect. That same smile. I stood beside her, calm, patient. When the speeches ended, I walked to the front. I just want to say something, I said, taking the mic. She looked confused. The room quieted. I want to thank my wife, I continued, for teaching me the value of honesty. A few polite chuckles. Then I signaled Harris. The projector behind me flickered to life. Photos filled the screen. Her, Mark, the hotel, the parking garage, the timestamps, the receipts. Silence slammed into the room. Her face drained of color. Turn it off, she screamed. I didn't move. Everyone deserves to know who they're really working with, I said calmly. Mark tried to slip out. Security stopped him. Phones came out. Whispers spread like wildfire. Her world collapsed in real time. The divorce was swift, ugly, final. Her job terminated her within days. Mark disappeared completely. Coward. She tried to call me. Beg. Explain. I never answered. Because there was nothing left to say. Now, the house is quiet. The kids are with me. Life is stable. But sometimes, late at night, I still think about that smile. The one that started it all. And how something so small destroyed everything. Because in the end, it wasn't the betrayal that broke me. It was how easy it was for her to forget I ever mattered. The end.